A group in Duluth is excited to kick off a brand new community event, and a team in Hibbing is bringing back a popular fundraiser. All that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. Let's start in Duluth, where the St. Louis River Alliance is getting ready to host their first ever Water Wednesday. The free event is meant to gather community members to learn about our local water resources, swap stories, enjoy crafts, refreshments, and more. The group says these events will be on the second Wednesday of every month, the first being on March 12th at the Harrison Community Center, starting at 10 and ending at noon. Next, we land in Bayfield, where the Blue Canvas Orchestra is gearing up for St. Patrick's Day at Big Top Chautauqua's new year-round venue, the Backstage. The musical event, called Ireland Calling, is kicking off Friday, March 14th at 7 p.m. Guests can enjoy live music, traditional Irish food and drink, community stories, and much, much more. If you aren't able to make it out on Friday, don't worry. Ireland Calling will have a Saturday matinee on March 15th, starting at 2. We'll end in Hibbing, where registration is still open for a popular fundraiser. Adolphson and Peterson Construction is hosting their annual Beanbags for the Brave tournament on March 20th. 64 teams will be competing for first place while raising funds for the members of the United Way's United for Veterans initiative. Registration is $150 for teams of 2 or $25 for spectators. The event kicks off at the Hibbing Memorial Building starting at noon. You can find more details on our website. And if there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email and it might be featured as we take you around the Northland, city by city.